Welcome to Drawsh Studio. Today we're going to learn about the tibia group of muscles. Let's get started. The tibia group are a series of individual muscles with different functions on the front and outside of our lower leg. The Extensor Hallucis Longus is the deepest of these muscles. It originates on the fibula and turns into a long tendon that inserts into the end of the big toe. On top of the Extensor Hallucis Longus is the Extensor Digitorum Longus. It originates along the front edge of the fibula and a small portion of the tibia. Its tendon comes down and splits into four as it inserts into each of the outer four toes. The Tibialis Anterior sits on top of these. It originates on the front edge and side of the tibia. The long tendon wraps around towards the inside to attach on the underside of the foot. The Peroneus Longus sits more towards the outside of the lower leg, originating on the side of the fibula and a small portion of the tibia. The tendon goes behind the bottom of the fibula on the outside and wraps back under to inserts on the bottom outside of the foot. Take some time to study this image and look at which muscles are most visible. Color coding them will help us see the individual muscles. Notice that the Extensor Hallucis Longus is almost completely hidden except for the strong tendon that comes out over the big toe. The tibia group sits on the center and outside of the lower leg, with no muscles on the inside, leaving the tibia mostly free, what we commonly call our shin bone. This means that the profile shape on the inside of the leg is the calf muscles visible from behind. Because the tibia muscles are all independent, they have different functions. The Tibialis Anterior anchors to the tibia and acts on the bottom of the inside of the foot. So if it contracts, it will invert the foot or angle it in. The Peroneus Longus anchors to the fibula and acts on the bottom of the outside of the foot. So if it contracts, it will evert the foot or angle it out. Since the Tibialis Anterior and Peroneus Longus act on either side of the bottom of the foot, if they contract together, they will pull the foot up. The Extensor Digitorum Longus and Extensor Hallucis Longus work together, anchoring to the fibula and acting on the toes. If the toes are flexed in and the digitorum and hallucis contract, they will extend the toes back out. Now let's find the tibia muscles from the surface. This thick shape on the front is the Tibialis Anterior, and we can see here where the tendon starts to wrap around the inside of the foot towards its insertion. We can clearly see this thick tendon here, aiming for the big toe, which is the Extensor Hallucis Longus coming out from underneath the other tibia muscles. The Extensor Digitorum Longus sits just under the Tibialis Anterior, and the tendons are clearly visible as they connect to each of the outer toes. On the outermost edge, we can see the profile of the Peroneus Longus as it comes down to tuck behind the bottom of the fibula before heading to the bottom of the foot. This large flat area here is the tibia bone on the inside of the leg. That makes the profile edge here the calf muscles, sitting on the back of the leg. Remember all of these points when drawing the tibia muscles. Analyze the anatomy on the surface of your reference and draw from observation and memory to help you learn. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go to drawsh.com for more information on these topics and many more. If you want to see more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.